Okay, welcome back. In this video, I want to teach you guys a new pattern that is called the double breaker block strategy. So most time it can come as double breaker or single breaker. But I like to see the double breaker more. It emphasizes on the breaker structure more, unlike the single breaker. So if you see in this case here, we have a two single high, then market break those highs, making them a breaker block now, right? This retreats into the first breaker, the upper breaker. Immediately after the break, you can see the major break of structure. That is first sign the market has switched structure from bearish now to bullish. So after it breaks it mitigates, the first breaker block, as you can see here. This is like a force run to trap early buyers in. Then what do you see? A massive drop follows to the second breaker. Now that massive drop, that is your what? Entry. This is your inducement. In using the double breaker strategy, you want to make sure you have an inducement and a breaker structure. So as long as you can see clean breaker structure, especially when it's double, just like this, major and a minor breaker structure, and you can see an inducement below it, just know that this breaker block, especially when it's not aligning with the fair value gap, which is going to make it a unicorn area, that would be your point to buy. So of course you can also inverse it just in the case of sell too. First entry, that's your first entry, don't enter. Market structure shift, which is breaker structure. Then what happened to the second this thing? Then down. So this would have been your red at the top, of this one would have occurred. So when you see something like this, you don't want to joke with it. Now, there's something about the double breaker strategy I've discovered. It can happen in different ways. And I want to show you guys the three popular ways I've seen it happen. And you're going to see it mainly in your BTC, which is cryptocurrency, and gold, of course, and all other assets. But I'm trying to tell you the asset in which I use it more. I use it more on BTC and gold. Now let me show you the other three forms in which it can come out. You can show itself this. Now you can see you're going to be seeing like continuous break structure, and before you know, you see this inducement, you see a sharp fall. This will be into a what? Other block. The stop loss will be below the other block and you target your high. Now you can also come in this form whereby you're not having double breaker structure. You're not having double breaker block. You're only having single breaker block. Can you see? Small inducement, breaker structure, another breaker structure is occurred here. A sharp drop, that's your buy, stop loss below it, target the high. Same thing here. But in this case, you see a rough, then you see a quick move. take note of this quick move. It's a very important quick move. That's a sharp turn. Breaking this. Then you see all the zigzag to confuse people. But it will leave a clean trend line. Then a sharp drop. So this trend line liquidity will act as your inducement. Then what? So the break of structure, then down. Because markets do two things. Markets seek liquidity and cover inefficiency. So seek liquidity in the form of old highs or old lows, which in this case is old lows, right? Then balancing an inefficiency, which is the breaker block, especially when it's now formed with a fair value gap. Then you want to target the other high. Same thing here. Now you can also inverse this. So we have all the same case for a sell scenario. So this will be your inducement. Same thing here. So this pattern plays out more in BTC. You can go try it out. If I have example, I will drop it. I just hope you take this strategy very serious. It works well and it's perfectly clean. Take care.